was really cool. Why? Because I love this woman, Spice. Yes. Dancehall artist Spice starts a foundation for women. The Grace Hamilton Women Empowerment Foundation is the newest venture for dancehall artist Spice, who took to Instagram this week to tell fans what inspired the institution. She said, and I quote, "Okay, so I've been wanting to start a foundation for a while now. However, it was not until last week when I made a post on my page about being sad on that particular day and not having someone to talk to. And with the amount of women who reached out to me about what they were going through, it birthed the idea for me to start this foundation. I believe a lot of us women are going through a lot, and we put a mask and a smile every day and no one really knows what we're going through. I heard some horror stories, and I think I can provide opportunities on my platform that can help a lot of young women in today's society," the post continued. The foundation is set to launch on the 27th of May at Eden Gardens in St. Andrew. Spice said the foundation's aim is to uplift young women and groom them towards success. This year, Reggae Sing J Bugle launched his foundation, Anointed, spelled A-N-9-T-E-D, humanitarian foundation, which has fed homeless people across the corporate area. Now, I love see when them step like this, you know, because to me it feels like finally they're at a point where, one, they can afford to do it, and two, they're giving back. Paying it forward is a big thing to me. Like, I want to start a foundation too. I have the idea, I know what it is, but I'm just not at the place yet. So when they get to this point and they're able to do it, I am just like, kudos. And by the way, I love Spice. Like, me defend everybody when they me tell them for up off Spice, when they leave her alone. So I'm all with you, girl, and I like that movement, and I'd love to, just like how I love to see when you have that kind of forward movement and you're always helping people. I like that.
It is nice. It is nice. And I actually wanted to attend her launch because it is important for women to bond. But you said something very important. A lot of people, as humans, we're all connected, and sometimes we really do want to help, and it's not, sometimes we don't know how to make the first step. And I think sometimes we have to remind people, you don't have to start big and set up foundation. These things are costly too. I mean, when you have to register and now you have to run it like a business, it's a whole nother job that you're taking on. So it costs money to run the operation of a foundation.
Right.
But I want to just congratulate her as well. And yeah, she's been going through her own thing, and she shares publicly on social media what she goes through in her personal life, issues, family life.
We all go through stuff, and
we all
that's
go
one
through.
of the things that
and
I
she's
like.
been very open about it. So she's in a good position to kind of receive the women who are screaming and asking for that support. So I think she'll do really well. And yeah, we need to support each other.
Also, if it is that you want to help and you don't have a way to start a foundation or go big, like Empress said, there are people who have started foundations that you can help through. So you can find a way. Help through Empress, help through Spice, help through somebody else. Even if you can't find a way to do it on your own just yet, find a way to do it through somebody else.
You said something so important, because that's another problem. That's a problem in Jamaica. Everybody wants to do their own thing. And everybody wants to be the star of the show. It is not about us. It is about the service that we give to others who are in need. And jump on another train and support that, because we need strength in numbers to bring true change.
Definitely. And find what speaks to you. You know, if it's children, you find Empress. If it's women, you find Spice. If it's deaf people, you find, or hearing impaired, you find Davina. You know, find a person. Find what speaks to you and work through it.
And if it's reparations and pro-Africa conversations, find Mose.
Find hobby.
That's so true. All right, let's keep going with what's trending. We've all been hearing about Starbucks. It's been very popular on the news internationally and locally. 2 Starbucks stores, however, Starbucks stores, are going to be open in Kingston. The chain opened its first of a planned 15 stores in Montego Bay in November and is now ready to make its debut in the capital. It will operate stores at Ligony Plaza and Knutsford Boulevard in New Kingston. According to the spokesman, Stephen Hector, Starbucks Jamaica will be hosting a job fair at Ligony Plaza later this month to choose workers for the outlets. I want to take a moment actually to big up all the baristas in Jamaica right now. I had the privilege to witness the barrister competition at the recent coffee festival, and it was amazing to see, especially the deaf community coming out. Deaf Can, they're doing such great work. So I want to say thank you.
Oh, you learned. You know some sign language.
Just a little bit. A little bit. But so those who are looking for a job, there you go. The coffee chain is coming to Kingston. So
well,
if you're looking
I'm
for a
glad
job,
that
there
they're
you go.
putting out jobs, but I don't know how much I can support them
Right.
with everything that's been going on recently. I'm not sure. But, you know, big ups.
But let's just say it's a different chain.
Yes, it's the
Sometimes
one in
it's a
Jamaica,
franchise,
so whoop, whoop, whoop.
It's a different company, but yeah, America has a lot of issues to deal with.
Right now, but
lot
that's
of
theirs
issues.
to deal with. Not
All
mine.
right. Now,
So,
sake.
That one year, that one year, that one
Sake.
year, that one year.
This
right?
one is good. Tell them.
All right. You ever walking around a place and, you know, it's so gross. You're walking and just, you step in some poo-poo.
Oh, Lord.
And then you're going in your car and you know, and then the whole of your mat of it. Well, the people in the UK are tired of it, so they have come up with something called a doo-doo watch. Yeah, you heard me. A doo-doo watch. It's a poo shaming map, and it has gained UK popularity. And the council that is responsible for governing it wants to make it like a worldwide thing. So what happens is it's an app that pretty much tells you the location of where the poop is.
Yes.
So it allows people to get online and input information. Like I was walking on, say, Northwood Boulevard and I stepped in poop. Or if you see the people who have their doggies poo-poo and don't remove it, you just input that too. It's also not for the squeamish because they also say that you are allowed to upload pictures of the poop. So, you know, if that's not something you want to pay attention to, you don't really have to. But that's what it's called. It's called a doo-doo watch, and they're hoping to mainstream it. So, you know, in America, they have situations where if you poo, you have to scoop your poo. Apparently not so in the UK. So they're hoping that this will, you know, poo shame people into removing
and
their
clean
poo
up the
and
environment.
clean up behind it.
I totally agree with that. And we need an app like that in Jamaica for people who throw rubbish out the window. We need, every time you see some rubbish, you take a picture and you use your phone and video the people them, especially uno in the bus. And I see uno, you know, and I have, listen, I'm watching you.
Cars is gross.
It's disgusting. And then you wonder what's wrong with Jamaica. Let's look at ourselves and that's what's wrong with us. And I just want to say, not dirty up Jamaica. I want to take this moment. Even if it's a dog pooping, and we're big into animals now. And Jamaican people walk with a dog and the dog doo-doo everywhere and they just continue moving. Clean it up. Carry some plastic bags.
Scoop your poop.
Scoop up your poop. And there was an ad about it, the same poo shaming ad that says like, oh, you want to do yoga? First, start by bending up and picking up some dog poop. If you really want to do yoga. I love it.
Lord.
Anyway, you know, this is my new thing. I'm going to take you to Africa every morning on Smile. I'm going to take you somewhere. And today we're going to go to Swaziland, Africa's last absolute monarch. King Mswati III of Swaziland announced the news the other day during a celebration of the 50th anniversary of Swaziland's independence. From now on, the country will officially be known as the Kingdom of Eswatini, the king told the stadium crowd. Now, the Southern African nation gained independence from Britain in 1968, and he said the change is all about African countries getting independence reverted to their ancient names before they were colonized. He added that the name Swaziland has also caused confusion. Whenever they travel abroad, people think Swaziland is Switzerland. So the king has said, I am changing the name. What's the name?
Swaziland to Eswatini.
Eswatini. Eswatini. Now, guess what? The king has, how many wives does he have?
56?
54, 56 wives.
Something like
His
that.
predecessor had 100 and something wives, and he is the king. The
And
kingdom of
The
Eswatini.
man said the place name Eswatini,
And
so
that's the
therefore
new
it's named
name,
Eswatini.
all right?
Guys,
So, now
that's
you know.
a wrap for the trending topics. But let us know what you think about those stories and continue the discussion with us on our social media pages. We're gonna go to Eswatini next week.
Yeah,
You
man.
coming with me?
Yes, I am